So that last storm we had was pretty bad, huh? Damaged your roof. So the roofers coming out next week to replace your roof, all the shingles. And I tell you what, make sure you watch this video before you have the roofers come out, because there may be some things you might want to go over with them and things that they might want to sell you that you really don't need. Hello, my name's Claude Taylor, and this is the How To Plumbing channel. To all my friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel and you enjoy the videos that you see, give it a thumbs up and become a subscriber. Also, find out all the latest videos coming out. Hit that notification bell. Thank you. Okay, for the most part, roofers do a great job when they cover your roof, when they're doing roof work. But sometimes when roofers are doing your roof, they can actually do damage to your plumbing and your venting system and not be aware of what they're doing. I know if you look at this video right here, right now, you see the vent that's coming from the hot water heater. That is not supposed to be like that. The pipe should extend at least 18 inches above the roof and out to a clearing where you can get some nice fresh air. This here, the vent pipe right now is coming up to the, just right up to the TP is what they call it. And a lot of that heat combustion is right there in that area, and it's putting a lot of heat on the roof itself and a lot of heat that's building up in the attic. And that could be very dangerous because it could combust into some type of flames. I mean, I'm sure you've seen roofs that have this, and you may have it yourself. And they do it all the time. For the most part, when roofers, when they come through an area, especially after storm damage, they send their salesmen out to sell you the roof and pick the things out that you want on your roof. And a lot of times this is like one of their number one items, and it does look nice. It looks nice when they put it up on your roof, and it kind of dresses up the roof a little bit. But at the same time, it's not safe. So when you do call a roofer, make sure that when they do want to sell you this, and like I said again, they don't understand what they're selling, and they don't understand the damage they can cause because they're roofers. They're not plumbers. Now, with that in mind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this um, vent apart, and I am going to show you the proper way to do it. Just in case you do have it on the roof already, but if you do have a roofer come through, you'll have the knowledge right here, right now, and you can tell them, hey, I like the idea of the TP. It looks nice and everything, but from what I understand, it's not really safe. And right here in this video, I'm going to show you the proper way that it should be done. And I don't have a roofer to work with right now, so what I'm going to do is, so I'm not going to completely pull off the roof flashing, is what that's called. It's a roof flashing for the hot water heater vent pipe. So I'm not going to completely pull it off. I'm just going to take this little TP part off at the top, and I'm going to extend the pipe out beyond that so they can get some nice fresh air and keep the combustion heat off of the roof and out of your attic. And the video that you see on the side and the little circle there, that's what's going on inside the attic where the vent pipe is coming out and coming through. I'm just trying to give you kind of a visualization of what's going on in and out at the same time, if that's possible. And like I said, again, we're going to use that flashing right there. We're going to use that over. And we're just going to run the pipe up through that. And most hot water heaters, the vent pipe is a 3-inch diameter vent pipe. And what you're going to need here is you're going to need that 3-inch vent pipe. How many feet, I don't know. It depends on how far you have to go. This particular one is coming out the garage straight through the roof, and it's probably no more than 8 feet. So I will extend this pipe up, and then first there's going to be the 3-inch vent pipe coming up, and then after the 3-inch vent pipe, I will put the storm drain. The storm collar. Storm collar is what they call it. And the storm collar is going to cover that opening right there. And it's also going to keep the water from going into your home once we seal it. That right there is the storm collar right there. And what you see I have in my other hand is the vent cap. And that's going to go on last. And again, that's going to protrude up at least 18 inches or more from the roof itself, the roof topping of the roof. This spot here on this roof. And this is a 3-inch roof cap, hot water heater roof cap. A lot of stores you can go into, well, particularly Home Depot or Lowe's, and you can get the vent roof kit. It's a kit that it comes in sometimes, or sometimes you could just buy the pieces by yourself and put them together. And the vent piping that I am using here is called AmeriVent, and they do have another one called DuraVent. The two are not interchangeable, so if you're going to get a roof vent, make sure that you get the either the American vent, AmeriVent, or the DuraVent, and try not to mix the two together because it won't work. And as far as hot water heater vent pipes, my preference is the AmeriVent. It seems to be a little easier to work with. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, either one is fine. I'm just particular to AmeriVent. And if you look closely at the flashing, this is called the flashing, the roof flashing. And you can see that's nice and secure, and I don't want to disturb that because I am not a roofer. But if you do have one that is damaged, you want to call a roofer to do this job and put a new flashing in there for you. But this flashing is in good shape, and we're going to use it over. We're just going to extend the pipe and make this work with what we have. This is case, especially if you're in this situation right now and you're watching this video, you say, hey, that's what I got going on in my house. And as you can tell, I did slow this video down so that I can give you a somewhat of a real effect of how this is going on. And what I'm using here, I'm going to put on top of the storm drain to seal the top of it. So if there's rain coming, it won't come down through the vent pipe. And this is 100% silicone caulk. 100% silicone caulk. They've got other things that you can use. I'm sure a roofer could tell you a better product to use, or he may tell you this one. This is what I've been using, is the 100% silicone caulk, because it gets really rubbery and really hard to come off, and it sticks very well and seals good. And what I like to do before I put the storm collar on here is just run me a bead around the outside of the 3-inch pipe, so when I push down on top of it, it'll also seal the inside of that storm collar, as well as I will do it on the outside of the storm collar on top also. And I know it seems like I'm putting quite a bit on. That's only because the video is going in slow motion. This is actually happening a lot faster than what you're looking at. And believe me, when you do this, wear some rubber gloves, because this stuff is sticky. You get it on you, you're going to have it on you for about a week or two. Now you can see how the how much the vent pipe is extended out through the roof. As I said, 18 inches is the minimum. Uh, you can take it higher than that, but you don't want to take it any lower than 18 inches off that roof right there. And I want to say the high pitch of the roof right there at the flange is where I'm measuring it from. And now the last piece to the puzzle on the roof itself, the vent cap. And again, this is a Meravent that I'm using, a Meravent venting system for gas piping, 3-inch. And that is a 3-inch Meravent cap. You can see it right there on top, a Meravent. Again, they have another one. It's called Doravent. And the two are not compatible with each other. Now you see the two compare side by side. The old one right there on the left, how it was before. And you're getting a fresh look of how it's done now. Updated and upgrade. The one on the left, no. The one on the right, correct. Again, I'm Claude Taylor, and thanks for joining me here on the How To Plumbing channel. And if you like the video, yeah, give it a thumbs up and become a subscriber. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button. Keep up with all the latest videos coming out.